gonna get some food. You want some? Nah.
Casting for the 1989 TV series Seinfeld was a meticulous process that shaped the show's iconic status. Jerry Seinfeld, the show's co-creator and star, was already a well-known stand-up comedian. His unique comedic style made him the perfect fit for the role of a fictionalized version of himself. The search for Elaine was crucial, as she needed to bring a strong, independent energy to the show. Julia Louis-Dreyfus impressed producers with her audition, showcasing a blend of humor and vulnerability that resonated with the character's essence. For George Costanza, the casting team sought an actor who could embody the character's neurotic and self-deprecating nature. Jason Alexander's audition stood out, particularly his ability to convey both comedy and depth. The chemistry between the actors was vital, leading to chemistry tests that highlighted their interactions. Michael Richards, who played Cosmo Kramer, brought an unpredictable energy that captivated everyone. His audition was memorable, filled with physical comedy that perfectly matched Kramer's quirky personality. These pivotal moments in the casting process not only defined the characters, but also set the tone for the series, creating a dynamic ensemble that would resonate with audiences for years to come. The combination of talent, chemistry, and unique comedic styles made Seinfeld a groundbreaking show that changed television comedy forever.
Hey, grandmother, why?
Well,
Oh, you hung up on my...
Focusing on the directorial vision behind the 1989 TV series, Seinfeld reveals a unique approach to storytelling. The creators, Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld, aimed to capture the humor of everyday life, emphasizing the mundane aspects of existence. Their creative influences included stand-up comedy and observational humor, which shaped the show's dialogue and character interactions. The style was marked by a blend of sharp wit and relatable scenarios, allowing viewers to see themselves in the characters' experiences. The actors, including Jerry Seinfeld, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Jason Alexander, and Michael Richards, brought their own comedic talents to the table, enhancing the script with improvisation and personal flair. The directors, particularly David, encouraged a relaxed atmosphere on set, fostering creativity and spontaneity. This collaborative spirit allowed for a dynamic interplay between the script and the actors' performances, resulting in memorable moments that resonated with audiences. The show's unique blend of humor and realism set it apart, making it a cultural touchstone that continues to influence comedy today. Seinfeld is a popular TV series that first aired in 1989. It follows the life of comedian Jerry Seinfeld and his quirky group of friends in New York City. The show is known for its unique take on everyday situations, often turning mundane events into hilarious stories. Many fans appreciate the show's clever writing and memorable characters. Are there any lesser-known facts or anecdotes about this TV series that fascinate you? For example, did you know that the character of George Costanza was based on Larry David, one of the show's co-creators? There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts coming up, so keep watching this video. Do you have a cherished memory associated with this TV series? Perhaps you remember watching it with friends or family, laughing at the antics of Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer. We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. What is your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Seinfeld? Your thoughts could spark a great conversation among fans.
no problem.
Filming the 1989 TV series Seinfeld involved a unique blend of creativity and logistical planning. The set design was crucial, as it needed to reflect the everyday life of New Yorkers. The main set, Jerry's apartment, was carefully crafted to feel authentic and relatable. Designers used bright colors and simple furniture to create a cozy yet vibrant atmosphere. The show's creators often drew inspiration from real-life locations, which added to the show's charm. Filming took place in various locations around New York City, capturing the essence of the city. However, this presented challenges, such as securing permits and managing crowds. The production team had to be quick and efficient, often filming scenes in busy areas with little time to spare. Innovative techniques were also employed during production. The use of multiple cameras allowed for capturing different angles simultaneously, which made the filming process faster. This technique helped to maintain the show's fast-paced dialogue and comedic timing. The The combination of thoughtful set design, real locations, and innovative filming methods contributed to the show's lasting success and popularity.
Years I noticed that he would at some point have dark.
The enduring appeal of Seinfeld is often highlighted by fans who appreciate its innovative writing and strong performances. Many argue that the show has stood the test of time, remaining relevant and enjoyable even after multiple viewings. Supporters emphasize that it played a significant role in shaping television during the 80s and 90s, contributing to the success of sitcoms in that era. They often express nostalgia for a time when humor was less scrutinized, suggesting that the sensitivity of modern audiences detracts from the enjoyment of classic comedies. Conversely, some viewers have found themselves disappointed by the show, despite its high ratings and cultural impact. A few have shared their experiences of watching the first few seasons without finding any humor, describing the content as childish and the acting as primitive. They compare it unfavorably to more contemporary comedies like Scrubs and The Office, which they feel offer more sophisticated humor. This divide in opinion illustrates the varying tastes in comedy and the challenges of appreciating a show that was groundbreaking in its time, but may not resonate with everyone today. While some celebrate Seinfeld as a timeless classic that reflects a different era of television, others struggle to connect with its style and humor, leading to a rich tapestry of opinions about its legacy. The discussions surrounding the show reveal a broader conversation about comedy, cultural shifts, and the evolution of television, highlighting how personal experiences shape our perceptions of entertainment.
Very great. And very, very great.
The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1989 TV series Seinfeld played a crucial role in shaping its unique identity. The show's theme, composed by Jonathan Wolfe, is instantly recognizable and sets the tone for the series. Wolfe used a combination of bass lines and synthesizers to create a catchy, upbeat sound that reflects the show's comedic essence. The theme's simplicity allows it to resonate with viewers, making it memorable and iconic. Throughout the series, music complements the narrative by enhancing emotional moments and adding depth to the characters' experiences. For instance, the use of jazz and light pop music during various scenes helps to underscore the humor and everyday situations that the characters find themselves in. The choice of music often mirrors the characters' moods, whether it's the upbeat tempo during a comedic mishap or a more subdued melody during reflective moments. Musicians involved in the series contributed to its sound by providing a range of styles that match the show's diverse storylines. The collaboration between Wolfe and other musicians ensured that the score remained fresh and engaging throughout its run. Insights from Wolfe reveal that he aimed to create music that felt organic and relatable, much like the characters themselves. This approach allowed the score to become an integral part of the storytelling, enhancing the viewer's connection to the characters and their lives. The seamless integration of music into the fabric of Seinfeld not only supports the comedic timing, but also elevates the overall viewing experience. The score and soundtrack serve as a backdrop to the show's exploration of mundane life, making the ordinary feel extraordinary. This clever use of music has left a lasting impact on television, influencing how soundtracks are crafted in sitcoms today.
Double. I'm pretty gaga myself.
You just met the guy yesterday.
Yeah, but we have a common goal.
A barren, sterile...
Carol Leifer worked as a writer and producer on the show. She dated Jerry Seinfeld before the show started and inspired the character Elaine Beans. Leifer made 3 guest appearances in the series, specifically in Season 6, Episode 16, The Kiss Hello, Season 7, Episode 7, The Secret Code, and Season 7, Episode 22, The Invitations. Jerry Seinfeld has owned many cars throughout his life, particularly a variety of Porsches. Some notable models include a 1949 Porsche 356-2, a 1953 Porsche 553, and a 1973 Porsche 917 Can-Am Spyder. He also owned a light blue Porsche 911, which was the first one ever. Lieutenant Larry Miller, a stand-up comedian and friend of Seinfeld, was considered for the role of George Costanza, but the part ultimately went to Jason Alexander. Miller appeared in Season 6, Episode 17, The Doorman, as the character of the doorman.
And you know how you live in fear of the popping?
The popping.
Yeah, no popping, no in the neighborhood, no I saw your light was on.
In the iconic series Seinfeld, several scenes stand out for their direction, performance, and cinematography. One memorable moment is the Soup Nazi episode, where the character of the soup Nazi, played by Larry Thomas, delivers his famous line, "No soup for you." The direction by Andy Ackerman captures the tension and humor perfectly as the camera focuses on the anxious faces of the characters waiting in line. The performance by Thomas is both intimidating and comedic, creating a lasting impression on the audience. Another significant scene is the Festivus celebration introduced by Frank Costanza, played by Jerry Stiller. The absurdity of the holiday, complete with the airing of grievances, showcases the show's unique blend of humor and relatable family dynamics. The cinematography emphasizes the chaos of the scene, with close-ups of the characters' reactions adding to the comedic effect. Actors like Jerry Seinfeld and Julia Louis-Dreyfus often commented on how the show's writing allowed them to explore everyday situations in a humorous light. The impact of these moments resonates with viewers as they reflect the quirks of life and relationships. The show's ability to turn mundane experiences into comedic gold has left a lasting legacy in television history.
Hello?
Elaine?
Throughout the series, the model of the bike that Jerry never rides changes multiple times while it hangs in his apartment. This detail adds a subtle layer to his character, reflecting his tendency to procrastinate. In the first season, a calendar featuring the Three Stooges is prominently displayed on the wall next to Jerry's kitchen, showcasing his fondness for classic comedy. The characters often adopt alter egos for various situations. Jerry uses the name Kel Varnson, which he employs in different scenarios to navigate social situations. George, played by Jason Alexander, frequently refers to himself as Art Vandelay, a fictional character he creates to impress others. Kramer, portrayed by Michael Richards, has a couple of alter egos, including Dr. Martin Van Nostrand and H.E. Pennypacker, which he uses to add humor and absurdity to his antics. These elements contribute to the show's unique charm and character development, making it a memorable part of television history.
You know? So somehow I get through the crying and I keep running. Then the curse.
Seinfeld changed the landscape of television comedy and had a lasting cultural and social impact. The show resonated with audiences through its unique take on everyday life, focusing on the mundane aspects of existence. Characters like Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer became relatable figures, embodying the quirks and frustrations of urban living. This relatability allowed viewers to see themselves in the characters, sparking conversations about relationships, work, and social norms. Moreover, Seinfeld introduced phrases and concepts that entered popular culture, such as double dipping and the contest. These catchphrases became part of everyday language, showcasing the show's influence on communication. The series also tackled social issues like dating, friendship, and the complexities of modern life, often with a humorous twist. By presenting a world where nothing was sacred and every little detail mattered, Seinfeld encouraged audiences to reflect on their own lives and the absurdities within them. This approach led to a shift in how sitcoms were created, paving the way for future shows that embraced similar themes of realism and character-driven storytelling. The show's legacy continues to be felt in contemporary television, influencing writers and comedians who seek to capture the essence of everyday experiences.
Today, I'm not sure I was ready to have my own talk show set.
I got the nut bread.
Jason Alexander is notable for being the only major cast member to direct an episode of the show. Several well-known actors, including Charles Durning, Carl Reiner, Edward Asner, Abe Vigoda, and Alan Arkin, auditioned for the role of Frank Costanza but did not succeed. Kramer's unique wardrobe, which featured mostly clothing from the 1960s and 1970s, was designed to suggest that he had not bought new clothes in years. The pants were intentionally made about an inch too short to emphasize this point. As the series progressed, finding suitable clothing for Kramer became more challenging. The character's growing popularity led producers to have tailors create custom outfits from retro fabrics. They often made multiple copies of each piece to ensure that replacements were available in case of damage during the physical comedy scenes. This attention to detail contributed to the show's distinct style and character development.
I was at and he felt my face for a really long time, to see what I look like. He almost put his finger.
Seinfeld received a warm critical reception during its run from 1989 to 1998. Critics praised its unique take on everyday life, calling it a show about nothing. The clever writing and relatable characters resonated with audiences, leading to a loyal fan base. Many reviews highlighted the show's sharp humor and innovative storytelling. The chemistry among the main cast, including Jerry Seinfeld, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Jason Alexander, and Michael Richards, was often noted as a key factor in its success. Audience reactions were overwhelmingly positive, with viewers appreciating the show's ability to tackle mundane topics in a humorous way. In terms of accolades, Seinfeld won numerous awards, including 10 Primetime Emmy Awards. It received nominations for over 60 Emmys throughout its run, showcasing its impact on television. The show's cultural significance is evident, as it influenced many sitcoms that followed. The recognition and awards not only validated the hard work of the cast and crew, but also solidified Seinfeld's place in television history, making it a benchmark for future comedies. The legacy of the show continues to be felt, as it remains popular in syndication and streaming platforms, ensuring that new generations discover its charm.
You know, things were going so good for me. You know, I got the job promotion. We were talking.
The character of Cosmo Kramer draws inspiration from Kenny Kramer, who worked near co-creator Larry David. To capitalize on the show's success, Kenny Kramer created the Kramer Reality Tour, which takes fans to real locations featured in the show. In the 1997 season, Cosmo Kramer's memoirs are published by J. Peterman, leading him to start a Peterman reality tour that showcases the places mentioned in his fictional memoirs. This sitcom was among the first to film many scenes outdoors, adding a unique touch to its storytelling. In Season 5, Episode 1, Jerry wears a blue and white Queens College t-shirt, and in Episode 8, he sports a cap from the same school. In reality, the actor graduated from Queens College in 1976 with a degree in theater and communications. Notable alumni from the college include Ron Jeremy, Joy Behar, Ray Romano, and Paul Simon. The show's blend of real-life elements and fictional narratives contributed to its lasting impact.
You're his friend. I mean, better that she should sleep with someone else. Some jerk that he doesn't even know.
During the making of Seinfeld, the cast and crew shared many memorable moments that shaped the show. One day, while filming a scene in Jerry's apartment, Jason Alexander, who played George, accidentally knocked over a lamp. Instead of stopping the scene, the crew decided to keep rolling. The unexpected moment turned into a hilarious reaction from Jerry, played by Jerry Seinfeld, and it became one of the show's classic moments. Additionally, Julia Louis-Dreyfus often recalled how the writers would incorporate her real-life experiences into her character, Elaine. One time, she brought in a story about a bad date, and the writers turned it into a full episode. The chemistry among the cast was genuine, and they often improvised lines, leading to spontaneous laughter on set. Larry David, the co-creator, was known for his strict adherence to the script, but he also encouraged the cast to bring their own flair. This balance created a unique atmosphere where creativity thrived. The late-night rehearsals often turned into comedy sessions, with the cast sharing jokes and stories, making the long hours enjoyable. The camaraderie among the cast was evident, especially during the iconic diner scenes. They would often share meals together, and the food became a running joke, with George always complaining about the service. These behind-the-scenes moments contributed to the show's charm and helped create a lasting legacy in television history.
Moops! Let me see that. That's not Moops, you
Morty Seinfeld, Jerry's father, was first portrayed by Philip Bruns in one episode. After that, Barney Martin took over the role for the remainder of the show. In the pilot episode, Good News, Bad News, Kramer's character was initially named Kessler. Jerry referred to him as Kessler in the same way he later called him Kramer. This change happened because Kenny Kramer, the real-life inspiration for the character, would not allow his name to be used unless he could play the role himself. Eventually, his demands were met, and the name Kramer was adopted. Additionally, whenever Kramer expresses anti-authority views, it reflects the influence of Larry Charles, who supports the idea of alternate truths. This aspect of Kramer's character adds depth to the show's humor and social commentary. The series is known for its unique characters and their interactions, which often highlight everyday situations in a comedic light.
But it could be you.
No.
No, really.
Really? You think so?
Sure.
Boy, what?
Seinfeld changed the landscape of television comedy when it aired in 1989. Its unique approach to storytelling, focusing on the mundane aspects of everyday life, set it apart from traditional sitcoms. The show introduced the concept of a show about nothing, which resonated with audiences and influenced future comedies. Characters like Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer became cultural icons, showcasing relatable flaws and quirks that viewers found endearing. This character-driven narrative paved the way for shows like Friends and The Office, which also emphasize ensemble casts and character development. Moreover, Seinfeld's clever use of dialogue and observational humor inspired a new generation of writers and comedians. Its influence can be seen in the work of creators like Larry David, who co-created the show, and later developed Curb Your Enthusiasm, further exploring similar themes of social awkwardness and everyday dilemmas. The show's legacy extends beyond television, impacting film and stand-up comedy, as many comedians adopted its style of humor. Seinfeld remains a touchstone in pop culture, illustrating how a simple premise can lead to profound influence in entertainment.
There's an unusual number of people in this country having sex with amputees!
Sir Paul McCartney was a notable fan of the show and expressed interest in appearing in an episode. However, the writers did not include him for reasons that remain unclear. In Season 3, Episode 6, titled The Parking Garage, George leans against a car with the license plate BF725. This detail is significant because Jerry often calls George Biff, a reference to the character Biff Loman from the play Death of a Salesman. Jerry had previously compared George to Biff in another episode, making this a clever homage. Additionally, in Season 3, Episode 4, The Dog, it is revealed that Elaine Benez has been living in New York City since 1986. This detail adds depth to her character and establishes her long-term connection to the city. The show is known for its unique blend of humor and relatable situations, which has contributed to its lasting popularity.
He cleaned out the bottom of the little egg cups.
The influence of this show is evident in popular culture, as seen with the term sponge-worthy from Season 7, Episode 9, which even appeared in a Budweiser commercial. In Season 1, Episode 4, a notable scene features Elaine, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, being awkwardly pursued by Jerry's unstable friend, Joel, portrayed by Kevin Dunn. Interestingly, Kevin Dunn later played Ben Cafferty on Veep, where he served as an advisor to Selena Meyer, also played by Louis-Dreyfus. The character of Elaine Benez was inspired by a real person, Terry Baines, who was a friend of Larry David. This connection adds depth to the character, making her relatable and memorable. The show's unique blend of humor and real-life situations contributed to its lasting impact on television and comedy. The interactions among the characters often reflect everyday experiences, making the series resonate with many viewers. The clever writing and character development have left a significant mark on the landscape of sitcoms. Kramer's notable moment of declaring "I'm out of the contest" marked his 100th entrance into Jerry's apartment. This moment became iconic in the series. Before each taping, the main cast, including Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Jason Alexander, Michael Richards, and Jerry Seinfeld, participated in a superstitious ritual known as the Circle of Power. They would gather in the bathroom set, place their hands on each other, and release them while making a loud yelping sound. This ritual was featured in a few episodes, notably in Season 4, Episode 11, The Contest. Throughout most of the show, Jerry's apartment was identified as 5EA, although it was shown as 3A at least once. The apartment number was displayed in black letters on the door. In Season 1, Episode 3, Male Unbonding, Jerry's apartment number was listed as 411, with gold-colored metal numbers next to the door. Additionally, something else in gold was mounted on Jerry's door, adding to the show's attention to detail.
Gee, I don't belong here anymore. I'm not part of this. I've got to get out.
A couple of adult films have drawn inspiration from the show, including The Bet in 1993, and Seinfeld, a 6X parody in 2009. Throughout the series, Cosmo Kramer entered Jerry's apartment nearly 400 times, showcasing his quirky and unpredictable nature. One of the most memorable characters is the Soup Nazi, played by Larry Thomas. This character was based on Al Yeganey, who owned a takeout soup business in Manhattan. His soups gained a reputation for quality, but Yeganey was known for his strict and unfriendly demeanor towards customers. Locals referred to him as a terrorist rather than a Nazi, likely due to his Iranian heritage. After the episode featuring the Soup Nazi aired, Yeganey expressed his anger, stating that it ruined his life. He forbade the use of the word Nazi in his restaurants and reacted strongly to any mention of the show. This incident highlights the impact of the series on real-life individuals and businesses.
And is that him?
Yeah, I think it is. Where's Elaine?
Several actors were considered for the role of Cosmo Kramer, including Steve Vinovich, Larry Hankin, and Tony Shalhoub. Hankin actually portrayed Kramer in the show within the show during the 4th season's The Pilot episode. Julia Louis-Dreyfus stands out in television history as the only actress to win Emmy Awards for her performances in 3 different comedy series, which include her work on this show, The New Adventures of Old Christine, and Veep. In the early 1990s, Matt Drudge spent 3 years working at the CBS Studio Center merchandise store, located near where the show's interiors were filmed. This position allowed him to sell memorabilia to audiences attending tapings. He used this opportunity to launch his own website, The Drudge Report. While there, he rummaged through garbage cans on the lot and uncovered details about Jerry Seinfeld's earnings from his sitcom, which he later reported.
Block with the gym teacher.
Oh, of course.
He was down at the other end. So he yells out, "Ready!"
Jerry Seinfeld and Jason Alexander are both left-handed. In the series finale, Cosmo Kramer proposes that he, George Costanza, Elaine Beans, and Jerry Seinfeld perform a musical, suggesting titles like Bye, Birdie, or My Fair Lady. Jason Alexander starred in Bye Birdie in 1995 as Albert Peterson. Larry David created the character of George Costanza based on his own life. Many of George's experiences reflect David's real-life situations. The character's name comes from Jerry Seinfeld's friend, Michael Costanza. Additionally, George's middle name, Louis, pays tribute to Lou Costello from The Abbott and Costello Show, which significantly influenced the show's humor and style. The blend of personal experiences and creative storytelling contributed to the show's unique appeal and lasting impact on television comedy. The characters and their interactions remain memorable to audiences.
An all-new Seinfeld is back with a look at modern medicine.
What's $75? What am I seeing tonight?
In Season 4, Episode 20, The Junior Mint, a character references the Home Alone film franchise. Several actors from those movies, including Rob Schneider, Bill Irwin, Larry Hankin, and Mark Beltzman, made appearances on the show. Tensions often ran high behind the scenes, particularly with Larry David, who had a contentious relationship with NBC executives. He frequently rejected their notes and suggestions, leading to his eventual ban from meetings. This dynamic contributed to the show's unique voice and humor. On the distribution side, the first DVD releases came out on November 23, 2004. These were significant as they marked the first DVDs released under Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment's new name, Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. This shift in branding highlighted the show's lasting impact and popularity, paving the way for future releases and merchandise. The combination of memorable guest appearances and behind-the-scenes drama shaped the legacy of the series.
Frank just called me. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Look, I'm sorry about before.
Michael Richards played a character originally named Kessler in the pilot episode. This name was not revealed until later in the series during the episode The Betrayal, where Jerry mistakenly calls Kramer by his original name. The show gained a wide following, and even notable filmmaker Stanley Kubrick was a fan. The characters have distinct middle names that add depth to their identities. Elaine's middle name is Marie, while George's is Louis. Jerry's real first name is Jerome, and his middle name is Alan. These details contribute to the show's unique character development and humor. The series is known for its observational comedy, focusing on everyday life and social interactions. The dynamics between the 4 main characters, Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer, create memorable moments that resonate with audiences. The show's influence on television and comedy remains significant, shaping future sitcoms and comedic styles.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Yes, it's awful.
Jerry is the only character to appear in every episode of the show. Elaine did not appear in the first episode, and she was also absent in the first 2 episodes of Season 4. Kramer missed 2 episodes in Season 2 and 3, while George was also absent in one of those episodes. Michael Costanza, a friend of Jerry, filed a $100 million lawsuit against Jerry, Larry David, and NBC. He claimed invasion of privacy and defamation of character, stating that the show used his likeness without permission. The court dismissed the case, noting that Costanza did not file within the 1-year statute of limitations after the show began. During filming, Julia Louis-Dreyfus was pregnant, and her pregnancy was concealed by her carrying props. This situation was later parodied on another show, where a character joked about hiding Elaine behind large props. The series is known for its unique take on everyday life and its memorable characters.
Of him?
I'm jealous of everybody.
Many critics viewed two comedies from the late 1980s as groundbreaking for the genre. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is the only regular cast member from either show to appear on the other. Yeardley Smith, who voices Lisa Simpson, tried out for a role in a specific episode but did not get it. Other notable actors, including Marisa Tomei and Bryan Cranston, have guest starred on both shows. Costume designer Ruthie Carter noted that the glasses worn by Jason Alexander in the pilot were the same ones used by Denzel Washington in a well-known film. Throughout the series, Jerry and George mention having siblings in the early seasons, but these characters are never shown or referenced again. This lack of follow-up adds to the show's unique storytelling style, focusing on the everyday lives of its main characters without delving into their family backgrounds. The series is often remembered for its humor and cultural impact, influencing many comedies that followed.
He's gone. I'm sure he's looking for the car. 5 minutes, that's all. I just want to find him.
I can't do it.
Time magazine recognized the show as one of the best of television in 1996, ranking it second in their year-end review. During the show's development, NBC raised concerns about the male-dominated cast and insisted on adding a regular female character. This led to the introduction of Elaine, who became a key part of the series. Wayne Knight, known for his role as Newman, credited an episode with motivating him to lose weight. After filming a scene that required him to run, he experienced heart palpitations and sought medical advice. His doctor informed him that he was nearing morbid obesity and diabetes. This prompted Knight to start a diet and exercise program, resulting in a significant weight loss of 117 pounds, bringing his weight down from 327 to 210 pounds. The series not only entertained audiences, but also had a real impact on the lives of its cast members.
And you don't have the guts to kiss his girlfriend? I didn't know what the coma...
The phrase yada, yada, yada became a cultural touchstone, earning the top spot in TV Guide's list of TV's 20 top catchphrases in August 2005. This simple expression captured the essence of conversations where details are glossed over. Interestingly, throughout the show's run, no character ever ate a toasted bagel. Instead, bagels were always presented in their raw form, which became a quirky detail for fans. Michael Richards stands out as the only main cast member who never hosted Saturday Night Live. Despite the show's close ties to the sketch comedy program, this fact adds to the unique narrative surrounding the cast and their careers. The series is known for its observational humor and relatable scenarios, which contributed to its lasting impact on television comedy. The characters navigated everyday situations, making the mundane entertaining. The show's legacy continues to influence modern sitcoms and remains a topic of discussion among fans and critics alike.
Oh, yeah, whoa, I have that for you right after lunch.
Fine, I'll be back after...
Beginning in the third season, the logo for the show changed slightly each year. In Season 8, the design featured a black and white checker pattern around the title. This was because Jerry Seinfeld thought it might be the final season. The checker design was meant to look like the flag used in auto racing, which signals the end of a race. Larry David, the show's co-creator, insisted that each main character had a storyline in every episode. He kept track of this in the writer's room to ensure that all characters received equal attention and screen time. This approach helped maintain a balance in the storytelling. Additionally, Doris Roberts, known for her role in Everybody Loves Raymond, was considered for the part of Jerry's mother. This casting choice reflects the show's connection to other popular sitcoms of the time. The careful planning and character focus contributed to the show's unique style and lasting impact on television comedy.
That's what makes this so difficult.
As Kramer gained popularity, his entrances became a highlight of the show, leading to extended applause from the audience. This reaction started to disrupt the flow of scenes, prompting the directors to request that the audience limit their applause when he appeared. Jerry Seinfeld's personal life also saw significant events. He and his wife, Jessica, welcomed their first child, a daughter named Sasha, in New York City on November 7, 2000. Comedian George Wallace served as the best man at their wedding. The couple later had a son, Julian Cal, born on March 1, 2003, and another son, Shepard Kellen, born on August 22, 2005. The creative partnership between Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld began in the 1970s, while they were performing in New York comedy clubs. In 1980, David joined ABC's Saturday Night Live knockoff, Fridays, where he worked with Michael Richards. By the mid-1980s, he was a writer for Saturday Night Live and met Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Jason Alexander was the only main cast member he had not met before joining the show.
It's really seen a lot of action. George, Kramer, that girl, Elaine.
When the final episode aired on May 14, 1998, the TV Land Network chose to honor the event by not airing any programming in the show's time slot. Instead, viewers saw a still photo of a closed office door, marking the end of an era. The show's unique sound was partly due to the funky slap bass guitar riffs that played between scenes. These catchy tunes were created on a keyboard synth by composer Jonathan Wolfe, adding a distinctive audio element to the series. One of the most memorable items from the show is the puffy shirt featured in Season 5, Episode 2. This shirt has gained cultural significance and is now displayed in the Smithsonian. Additionally, a doll-sized replica of the shirt was included with the 5th season DVD set, allowing fans to own a piece of television history. The show's impact on popular culture remains significant, influencing many aspects of comedy and television storytelling.
I want to come back next year. And usually I would say, well, you'll see how you feel about it, all the while thinking,
George never gives Susan an engagement ring during their engagement. In the invitations, Susan mentions going ring shopping, but this does not happen. In contrast, Jerry gives his fiancée, Jeannie, a ring when he proposes in the same episode. A flashback in the Foundation, the first episode of Season 8, shows their breakup, implying they were engaged for the summer before parting ways. Michael Costanza, the real-life friend of Jerry Seinfeld who inspired George's character, makes a cameo in Season 3, Episode 22, titled The Parking Space. In Jerry's apartment, there is a picture of a black Porsche 911 catching air over a hill. This reflects Jerry's passion for Porsches, as he is known to be a fan and collector of these cars. The show often includes personal touches and references that connect the characters to real-life experiences and interests, adding depth to the storylines and character development.
O'Keefe has a family that is rich in insanity. Colorful, to say the least.
Phil Morris's portrayal of Jackie Childs drew inspiration from lawyer Johnny L. Cochran Jr. initially. Cochran was a fan of the character. However, when Morris began appearing in commercials as Jackie Childs, Cochran expressed concern that it could negatively impact his career and image, leading him to request that Morris stop. Cochran later faced legal issues himself, being found guilty of domestic violence, and he gained notoriety for representing O.J. Simpson during his double murder trial. The character of J. Peterman had a unique backstory. His first name, Jacopo, was inspired by a pizza place that writers Alec Berg and Jeff Schaffer frequently ordered from. This detail added a layer of authenticity to the character, reflecting the show's blend of humor and real-life influences. Bob Balaban played an NBC executive who approved a sitcom pilot titled Jerry. His casting was intentional, as he resembled Warren Littlefield, the actual NBC executive who allowed Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David to create the pilot. Balaban's connection to Littlefield extended beyond this role, as he also portrayed him in the film The Late Shift. These elements highlight the show's ties to real-life events and figures, contributing to its unique narrative style.
Little time with you.
But if you wait, they won't let you back in. Visiting hours are almost over.
10 minutes.
Heidi Swedberg, who played Susan, initially believed she would be paired with Cosmo Kramer. It was not until the middle of the 4th season that she learned her character would actually be involved with George Costanza. Susan worked for NBC, but after her character was fired, the show never specified what her job was. This left viewers without a clear understanding of her professional life. In the early episodes, Jerry's apartment did not have a bedroom set. This was evident in the first episode, The Stakeout, where Jerry's bed was placed in the front room. A bedroom set was created for the 2nd season, which changed the layout of the apartment. These details reflect the show's evolving production design and character development. The decisions made during the show's early seasons contributed to its unique style and humor, shaping the dynamics between characters and their interactions.
Human. It's human to be moved by a fragrance.
That's so true.
Elaine Pope made history as the first female writer on the show when her script became an episode in Season 3, Episode 2, titled The Truth. Before this, she collaborated with Larry Charles, Larry David, and Michael Richards on the show Fridays. Jerry Stiller, known for his roles in two popular sitcoms, appeared regularly on both this show and The King of Queens. Interestingly, both series concluded on May 14th, with the former ending in 1998 and the latter in 2007. Kramer, a key character, had a unique way of communicating. He rarely used the word yes. Instead, he opted for slang variations like yup, yeah, and giddy up. There are only 6 episodes where he actually says yes. These episodes include the subway from Season 3, the wallet Part 1 from Season 4, the puffy shirt, and the sniffing accountant from Season 5, and the little Jerry and the English patient from Season 8. This distinctive speech pattern contributed to his memorable character. Kramer is a unique character in the show, as he is never seen entering Jerry's apartment from the hallway. Instead, he always appears from inside Jerry's place. This adds to his quirky persona and the show's comedic style. Wayne Knight, who played Newman, originally auditioned for the role of George Costanza. This casting choice highlights the competitive nature of the audition process and how actors can end up in unexpected roles. Many storylines in the early episodes draw from the real-life experiences of the writers. For instance, the robbery in Season 1 reflects personal troubles, while the jacket and the Chinese restaurant in Season 2 also stem from real situations. In Season 3, episodes like The Cafe and The Nose Job continue this trend. These connections to real life give the show a relatable quality, allowing viewers to see their own experiences reflected in the characters' lives. The blend of unique character traits and real-life inspiration contributes to the show's lasting appeal.
A man and a wonderful actor named John Randolph. John and I first played together in Neil Simon.
The phrase, "These pretzels are making me thirsty," is credited by Jerry Seinfeld as the first of many catchphrases from the show. This line comes from Season 3. It highlights the show's unique ability to create memorable quotes that resonate with audiences. In addition to the main 4 stars, Liz Sheridan, who played Helen, is notable for being the only recurring cast member to appear in all 9 years of the show. This consistency helped to create a familiar environment for viewers. The diner where the main characters often gather is called Monk's. This location serves as a central meeting point for the group, allowing for many comedic moments and discussions. The interactions that take place in Monk's contribute significantly to the show's charm and humor. The combination of catchphrases, recurring characters, and iconic settings like Monk's helped shape the series into a cultural phenomenon that remains popular today.
People don't say God bless you as much as they used to. Have you noticed that?
In Season 8, Episode 16, the audience discovers that Elaine Benez resides on the south side of West 86th Street. This detail adds depth to her character and the show's setting. Michael Richards, known for his role as Cosmo Kramer, is the oldest of the 4 main cast members. His experience brought a unique perspective to the group dynamic. In 1998, Jerry Seinfeld faced backlash during his I'm Telling You for the Last Time concerts at the Bensonhurst Theater. A small group of protesters gathered across the street each night, criticizing him for the content of Season 9, Episode 20. This episode, titled The Puerto Rican Day, sparked controversy and led to increased security due to death threats against him. The tension surrounding the episode highlighted the impact of comedy on cultural discussions. The show's ability to provoke strong reactions reflects its significance in television history. The characters and their stories continue to resonate with audiences, showcasing the complexities of everyday life.
Hey, Laney.
In real life, the actor who played George does not wear glasses. The glasses he wore on the show were simply props. This detail highlights how the character was crafted for comedic effect, rather than reflecting the actor's personal style. Additionally, Jerry's cousin Jeffrey is mentioned multiple times throughout the series, always by Uncle Leo. However, he never appears on screen, which adds a layer of mystery to the character. Fans can find a deleted scene featuring Jeffrey on the DVDs, but he remains unseen in the main episodes. Furthermore, Kramer's friend Bob Sacamano is referenced often, yet he is never shown. This running gag contributes to the humor of the show, as viewers are left to imagine who Bob is and what he might be like. These elements demonstrate how the series built its world through dialogue and character mentions, creating a rich backdrop without always needing to show every character. The use of unseen characters adds to the show's unique storytelling style.
I am not taking it.
Well, one of you better damn well take it.
Well, what do you...
The final episode of the show had enough recorded material to create 3 half-hour episodes. Ultimately, it ran for 55 minutes, making it the longest episode in the show's 9-year run. Co-creator Larry David received a $20,000 bonus from Castle Rock Entertainment and was promoted to executive producer after his work on the 3rd episode of the 1st season. Jerry Seinfeld, the main character, grew up in Massapequa, New York, on Long Island. He later graduated from Queens College in New York City. His sister, Carolyn Liebling, managed his career. The show became known for its unique take on everyday life and relationships, often highlighting the mundane aspects of life in a humorous way. The characters navigated various social situations, making the ordinary seem extraordinary. The series left a lasting impact on television comedy and continues to be referenced in popular culture. The blend of humor and relatable scenarios contributed to its success and enduring popularity.
Question.
Reflecting on the impact of the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, many viewers have shared how it shaped their understanding of humor and everyday life. The show, often called a show about nothing, cleverly highlighted the absurdities of daily experiences, making audiences laugh while also prompting them to think about their own lives. Characters like Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer became relatable figures, each representing different aspects of human nature and social interactions. This connection allowed viewers to see themselves in the stories, leading to memorable moments that spark conversations and laughter. As you think back on your own experiences with Seinfeld, consider how it influenced your perspective on relationships, friendships, and even the little quirks of life. Did a particular episode resonate with you? Did it change how you view humor or storytelling? Sharing your memories can help others connect with the show in new ways. Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more discussions on cinematic explorations. Your stories matter, and they can inspire others to reflect on their own experiences with this iconic series.
Bullfighter now.
Wow.
What was his name? His name was
As we wrap up our journey through the iconic moments of Seinfeld, there's a lingering question that many fans ponder: what happened to the beloved cast after the final curtain fell? And in this bonus segment, we delve into the lives of Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer beyond the show. Each actor took a unique path, filled with unexpected twists and turns. Jerry Seinfeld transitioned into a successful stand-up career and even created a hit web series. Jason Alexander, known for his neurotic charm, explored theater and voice acting, while Julia Louis-Dreyfus became a powerhouse in comedy with multiple Emmy wins. And then there's Michael Richards, whose post-Seinfeld journey took a darker turn. What challenges did they face, and how did they redefine their careers? Join us as we uncover the fascinating stories behind the stars of Seinfeld, revealing the triumphs and trials that shaped their lives after the show ended.
For over an hour.
Excuse me, miss. Is everything...
Bob Balaban portrayed Russell Dalrymple in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, a character marked by his neurotic tendencies and struggles with the pressures of the television industry. Dalrymple, a network executive, often found himself entangled in the absurdities of the show's main characters, reflecting the chaotic nature of Hollywood. Balaban's performance brought a unique blend of humor and vulnerability, showcasing the character's insecurities and the darker side of fame. After Seinfeld, Balaban continued to work in film and television, appearing in notable projects like the films Moonrise Kingdom and Best in Show. However, his career was not without challenges. Bond faced personal hardships, including the loss of his father, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of maintaining relevance in an ever-changing industry, often feeling overshadowed by younger actors. In recent years, Balaban has remained active in the entertainment world, but details about his personal life have become scarce. he has largely avoided scandals, focusing instead on his craft and family. As of now, he continues to work on various projects, though specific updates on his life remain limited. The mystery surrounding his private life adds to the intrigue of his public persona.
I'll see you later.
Hi, George.
I'm back, baby! I'm back!
Jerry Stiller's portrayal of Frank Costanza in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld became iconic. Known for his loud personality and memorable catchphrases, Frank, a character filled with quirks and eccentricities, often clashed with his son George, played by Jason Alexander. Stiller's comedic timing and ability to deliver absurd lines with sincerity made Frank a fan favorite, contributing significantly to the show's success. After Seinfeld ended in 1998, Stiller continued to work in television and film, appearing in projects like The King of Queens, where he played Arthur Spooner, further showcasing his comedic talent. However, his life was not without challenges. Stiller faced personal hardships, including the death of his wife, Ann Mira, in 2015, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the struggles of aging in the public eye, grappling with the loss of friends and colleagues. In recent years, Stiller's health became a concern, leading to a quieter life away from the spotlight. He passed away on May 11, 2020, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and memorable performances. His contributions to comedy remain influential, and his characters continue to resonate with audiences.
Out how to get this rickshaw to move down the street and not have somebody get killed by it.
To get that shot.
Patrick Warburton's portrayal of David Puddy in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld left a lasting impression. Puddy, known for his deadpan humor and distinctive catchphrases, became a memorable character in the show's ensemble. Warburton's performance captured the essence of a man who was both simple and complex, often embodying a mysterious aura that intrigued viewers. After Seinfeld, Warburton's career flourished with roles in various animated series and live-action shows, including The Tick and Rules of Engagement. However, his life was not without challenges. Warburton faced personal hardships, including the struggles of raising 3 children with his wife, Kathy, while navigating the pressures of Hollywood. He also dealt with the tragic loss of his father, which deeply affected him. Despite these difficulties, Warburton maintained a relatively scandal-free public image. As of now, he continues to work in voice acting and television, with recent projects showcasing his enduring talent.
Isabel,
Liz Sheridan gained fame for her role as Helen Seinfeld, the caring yet often exasperated mother of Jerry Seinfeld, in the iconic 1989 television series Seinfeld. Her portrayal brought warmth and humor, making her a beloved character among fans. However, Sheridan's life was marked by personal challenges and hardships. She faced the tragic loss of her husband, who passed away in 2016 after a long battle with illness. This event deeply affected her, leading to a period of mourning and reflection. In her earlier years, Sheridan had a tumultuous relationship with actor James Dean, which she later described as intense and complicated. She also faced financial struggles throughout her career, often taking on various roles in theater and television to make ends meet. Despite these challenges, she remained resilient, continuing to work in the industry even after Seinfeld ended in 1998. In her later years, Sheridan became an advocate for mental health awareness, sharing her experiences to help others. She passed away in April 2022, leaving behind a legacy of talent and strength. Her last known information reflects a life filled with both triumphs and trials, showcasing her enduring spirit.
Okay, goodbye, Bobby. Don't call anymore. I'm dead now. Gotta go.
Jane Leeves portrayed Marla Penny in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, a character marked by her quirky charm and complex relationship with Jerry Seinfeld. Marla, a model with a unique personality, became a memorable part of the show's early seasons, showcasing Leeves' ability to blend humor with depth. After Seinfeld, Leeves faced challenges in her career, including typecasting and the struggle to find roles that matched her talent. She eventually found success in the sitcom Frasier, where she played Daphne Moon, earning multiple award nominations. Beyond her professional life, Leeves has navigated personal hardships. She faced the pressures of Hollywood, including the scrutiny of her appearance, and the challenges of maintaining a career in a competitive industry. In 2004, she experienced a significant loss when her father passed away, which deeply affected her. Despite these struggles, she has remained resilient, focusing on her family and personal growth. As of the latest updates, Jane Leeves continues to work in television, with recent appearances in various projects, maintaining a low profile while cherishing her privacy.
Left the door open.
Jerry Seinfeld, as the character in the 1989 series, embodied a unique blend of observational humor and everyday absurdity. His role as a stand-up comedian navigating life in New York City resonated with audiences, showcasing the trivialities of modern existence. After the show ended in 1998, Seinfeld faced the challenge of stepping out of the shadow of his iconic character. He ventured into various projects, including the animated film B-Movie, which he co-wrote and starred in. However, his life was not without turmoil. In 1998, he faced a publicized breakup with his girlfriend, Shoshana Lonstein, who was significantly younger. This relationship drew scrutiny and criticism, highlighting the darker side of fame. Seinfeld also dealt with the pressures of maintaining his public persona while navigating personal relationships. In recent years, he has continued to perform stand-up and created the web series Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, which reflects his enduring passion for comedy. As of 2023, he remains active in the entertainment industry, with ongoing performances and projects, but the complexities of his personal life continue to intrigue and mystify fans.
I forget his exact words were, "We assume that it's offensive."
John O'Hurley portrayed J. Peterman in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, a character known for his eccentricity and flair for the dramatic. Peterman, the owner of a quirky catalog company, became a memorable figure in the show, often delivering lines with a theatrical gravitas that captivated audiences. O'Hurley's performance brought a unique charm to the role, making Peterman a beloved character despite his limited screen time. After Seinfeld, O'Hurley's career flourished. He became a successful game show host, notably for Family Feud, and lent his voice to various animated series. However, his life was not without challenges. In 2004, he faced a personal tragedy when his father passed away, which deeply affected him. O'Hurley also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to a period of introspection and reevaluation of his priorities. In recent years, O'Hurley has remained active in the entertainment industry, participating in various projects and charity work. He has spoken openly about the importance of mental health and resilience, sharing his journey with others. As of now, he continues to engage with fans and contribute to the arts, embodying a spirit of perseverance. Michael Richards became a household name for his role as Cosmo Kramer in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld. His portrayal of the eccentric neighbor was marked by physical comedy and a unique blend of charm and unpredictability. Richards' performance earned him 3 Emmy Awards, solidifying his status as a comedic talent. However, after Seinfeld ended in 1998, Richards faced significant challenges. In 2006, during a stand-up performance in Los Angeles, he made headlines for a racially charged outburst against audience members, which led to widespread backlash and accusations of racism. This incident overshadowed his career and resulted in a long hiatus from the public eye. Richards struggled with the fallout, grappling with the consequences of his actions and the impact on his personal life. In the years that followed, he attempted to return to acting, appearing in projects like the sitcom Kirstie in 2013. But none matched the success of Seinfeld. As of now, Richards remains a reclusive figure with little public activity. His last known appearances were sporadic, and he has largely stayed away from the spotlight, leaving fans to ponder the complexities of his life and career.
Well, nice doing business with you. Do come again.
Jason Alexander's portrayal of George Costanza in the 1989 series Seinfeld became iconic, capturing the essence of a man perpetually caught in his own web of lies and insecurities. George's neurotic behavior and relentless pursuit of happiness, often leading to self-sabotage, resonated with audiences. Alexander infused the character with a blend of humor and pathos, making George both relatable and tragic. After Seinfeld ended in 1998, Alexander faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the depth and complexity of George. His attempts in theater and film were met with mixed success, and he often found himself overshadowed by his past role. In his personal life, Alexander faced hardships, including a public divorce from his first wife, which was a painful chapter. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to bouts of anxiety and depression. Despite these struggles, he remained active in the industry, directing and producing, while also advocating for various causes. As of late 2023, Alexander continues to work in television and theater, maintaining a presence in the entertainment world, though he remains a figure shrouded in the complexities of his past.
Then there's like 5 minutes left, and suddenly you realize, hey, they can't make it.
Wayne Knight's portrayal of Newman in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld became iconic, capturing the essence of a scheming, lazy mailman whose antics often led to chaos. Newman's character was a blend of humor and menace, embodying the darker side of friendship and rivalry. Knight's performance brought depth to the role, making Newman a memorable figure in television history. After Seinfeld ended, Knight faced various challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as Newman. Despite this, he found success in voice acting, notably in Toy Story as Al McWiggin. However, his personal life was marked by hardships. In 2009, he faced a public scandal when he was involved in a legal dispute over a failed business venture, which led to financial difficulties. Knight also battled weight issues, which he openly discussed, revealing the toll it took on his mental health. In recent years, Knight has continued to work in television and film, but he remains a complex figure, often reflecting on his past struggles. As of now, he is still active in the industry, participating in various projects while maintaining a low profile regarding his personal life.
Those are commercial lobster traps. You can't take lobsters from there. That's against the law.
Hey, take it easy. There are plenty of lobsters.
Brenda Strong portrayed Sue Ellen Mischke in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, a character known for her striking presence and memorable moments. Sue Ellen, the braless wonder, became a symbol of boldness and defiance, challenging societal norms with her carefree attitude. Strong's performance left a lasting impression, showcasing her ability to blend humor with a touch of vulnerability. After Seinfeld, Brenda Strong's career continued to flourish. She gained fame for her role as Mary Alice Young in Desperate Housewives, earning critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. However, her journey was not without challenges. Strong faced personal hardships, including the loss of her mother to cancer, which deeply affected her. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the struggle for roles can be intense and unforgiving. In recent years, Brenda has remained active in the industry, appearing in various television shows and films. She has also taken on roles behind the camera, directing and producing. As of now, she continues to work in the entertainment field, though details about her personal life remain largely private, adding an air of mystery to her story.
Deal, right? So I carry around my diaphragm. Who doesn't?
Richard Hurd portrayed Wilhelm in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, a character marked by his stern demeanor and authoritative presence. Wilhelm, the boss of George Costanza, was a memorable figure who added tension and humor to the show's narrative. Hurd's performance was notable for its blend of seriousness and subtle comedy, showcasing his ability to navigate complex character dynamics. Beyond Seinfeld, Hurd's career spanned several decades, with roles in various television shows and films, including his work in the series 5 and T.J. Hooker. However, his life was not without challenges. Hurd faced personal hardships, including a battle with cancer that he publicly shared, raising awareness about the disease. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the competition can be fierce and unforgiving. In his later years, Hurd remained active in the industry, but he also experienced the loss of close friends and colleagues, which weighed heavily on him. His last known information indicates that he passed away in April 2022, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a profound impact on those who knew him.
A sickening display.
Well, I'm not eating bread now. I'm off bread.
Danny Woodburn portrayed Mickey Abbott in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, a character known for his sharp wit and unique perspective on life. Mickey, a friend of Jerry and George, often found himself in humorous yet challenging situations, showcasing Woodburn's talent for blending comedy with deeper themes of acceptance and friendship. This role marked a significant point in Woodburn's career, allowing him to break stereotypes associated with little people in media. After Seinfeld, Woodburn faced various challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the depth of Mickey Abbott, often being typecast. Despite this, he continued to work in television and film, appearing in projects like The L Word and The Goldbergs. His personal life has been marked by hardships, including battles with depression and the pressures of public scrutiny. Woodburn has been open about his experiences, using his platform to advocate for the rights of people with disabilities. In recent years, Woodburn has remained active in the industry, though details about his current projects are scarce. He continues to inspire many with his resilience and commitment to his craft.
I've just been reading this thing in the paper. It's unbelievable.
I know, it's just telling the story.
Oh, come on, George.
Bryan Cranston portrayed Tim Whatley, Jerry's dentist, in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld. Whatley was a charming character, often using his profession to create awkward and humorous situations. Cranston's performance added depth to the role, showcasing his ability to blend comedy with a hint of darkness. This role was a stepping stone in his career, leading to more significant opportunities. After Seinfeld, Cranston faced challenges in his personal life. He struggled with the pressures of Hollywood and the fear of being typecast. His breakthrough came with the role of Walter White in Breaking Bad, which transformed his career and earned him critical acclaim. However, the success was not without its shadows. Cranston dealt with the emotional toll of fame, including the loss of his father, which deeply affected him. In recent years, Cranston has continued to work in film and television, taking on diverse roles. He has also been open about his struggles with anxiety and the impact of his father's absence on his life. As of now, he remains active in the industry, with projects that reflect his growth as an actor and individual.
Hey! What are you doing? You jammed your key in here, you shorted out my intercom!
Phil Morris portrayed Jackie Childs, a flamboyant and over-the-top lawyer. In the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, Childs became a memorable character, known for his dramatic flair and catchphrases, often serving as a comedic foil to the show's main characters. Morris's performance brought a unique energy to the role, making Jackie Childs a fan favorite and a symbol of the show's satirical take on legal matters. After Seinfeld, Morris's career continued with various roles in television and film, including appearances in shows like Smallville and The Twilight Zone. However, his life was not without challenges. In 1994, he faced a personal tragedy when his father, actor Greg Morris, passed away. This loss deeply affected him, leading to a period of reflection on his own career and identity. Morris also encountered difficulties in the industry, struggling to find roles that matched the success of Jackie Childs. Despite these setbacks, he remained resilient, often speaking about the importance of perseverance in the face of adversity. As of the latest updates, Phil Morris continues to work in the entertainment industry, though details about his recent projects remain scarce. His journey reflects both the highs and lows of a life dedicated to acting, marked by moments of triumph and personal hardship.
A weekend trip to Pennsylvania Dutch country.
Pennsylvania Dutch country?
Estelle Harris portrayed Estelle Costanza, the overbearing mother of George Costanza, in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld. Her character was known for her sharp tongue and comedic timing, often clashing with her husband Frank and son George. Harris brought a unique energy to the role, making Estelle a memorable figure in television history. After Seinfeld, Harris continued to work in voice acting, notably as Mistress Potato Head in the Toy Story films, showcasing her versatility. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, Cy Harris, in 2021, which deeply affected her. Throughout her career, she dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, often feeling typecast due to her distinctive voice and comedic style. Despite these struggles, she remained a beloved figure in the industry. As of the latest updates, Estelle Harris passed away on April 2, 2022, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and resilience.
Hi, is Phil here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Phil.
Stephen McHattie portrayed Dr. Reston in the 1989 episode of Seinfeld titled The Stakeout. His character, a confident and somewhat enigmatic doctor, left a lasting impression despite the show's comedic tone. McHattie's performance added a layer of depth, showcasing his ability to blend humor with a hint of seriousness. This role was part of a diverse career that began in the 1970s, where he appeared in various films and television shows, often playing intense or complex characters. After Seinfeld, McHattie continued to work steadily in film and television, gaining recognition for his roles in projects like The Last of the Mohicans and Watchmen. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction, which he openly discussed in interviews. These battles shaped his perspective on life and influenced his acting choices. In recent years, McKenzie has remained active in the industry, taking on roles in independent films and television series. His last known work includes appearances in the series The Twilight Zone and The Expanse. Despite the ups and downs, McKenzie continues to be a respected figure in the acting community, known for his resilience and dedication to his craft.
Svengali.
What did I say?
Svengali.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus brought Elaine to life in Seinfeld, a character known for her sharp wit and unapologetic attitude. Elaine was a groundbreaking female character in a male-dominated sitcom landscape, often challenging societal norms with her boldness. Louis-Dreyfus's portrayal was marked by a blend of humor and vulnerability, making Elaine relatable yet complex. After Seinfeld ended in 1998, Louis-Dreyfus faced personal challenges, including a difficult divorce from her first husband, Brad Hall, with whom she shares 2 sons. Professionally, she found success in shows like The New Adventures of Old Christine and Veep, earning multiple Emmy Awards. However, her life took a dark turn in 2017 when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Dreyfus underwent treatment and emerged as a vocal advocate for cancer awareness. As of 2023, she continues to work in television and film while also engaging in activism. Her resilience in the face of personal and professional challenges remains a testament to her strength. Ian Abercrombie portrayed Justin Pitt in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, a character known for his sharp wit and commanding presence. Justin, a powerful and wealthy character, was memorable for his interactions with the show's main characters, often highlighting their quirks and flaws. Abercrombie's performance brought a unique blend of humor and gravitas, making him a standout guest star in the series. After Seinfeld, Abercrombie continued to work steadily in television and film, appearing in various roles that showcased his versatility. He was known for his work on shows like The West Wing, and as the voice of the Emperor Palpatine in the animated series Star Wars: The Clone Wars. However, his life was not without challenges. Abercrombie faced personal hardships, including a battle with cancer that he kept largely private. He also dealt with the pressures of the entertainment industry, which can be unforgiving and isolating. In his later years, Abercrombie remained dedicated to his craft, but his health declined. He passed away in January 2012, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His contributions to television and film continue to be appreciated by fans and colleagues alike.
2000.
As we wrap up our look at Seinfeld, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This show, which first aired in 1989, changed the landscape of television comedy and left a lasting impact on its cast. Jerry Seinfeld became a household name, while Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Jason Alexander, and Michael Richards faced their own unique challenges and triumphs in their careers after the show ended. Louis-Dreyfus went on to win multiple Emmy Awards for her work on Veep, while Alexander took on various roles in theater and television. Richards faced personal struggles, but made a comeback with roles in shows like Kirstie. Did you watch Seinfeld during your childhood? What moments or episodes stand out to you? Maybe it was the iconic No Soup for you. We want to hear your stories and memories connected to this groundbreaking series. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate the legacy of Seinfeld together.
A very identifiable problem.